Now students, let us see 6.3 sum number 5. Find the sum of first 51 terms of an AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. So here we have to find the sum of the first 51 terms. So here given in AP we have second term and third term. Second term is 14 and third term is 18. We have to find sum of 51 terms. Now here A2 is equal to 14. So by applying AN formula, A plus n minus 1 into D, we can write A2 is equal to A plus 2 minus 1 into D. That is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, D, A plus D. It is given as 14. See equation 1. In a similar way, A3, third term is 18. By applying the same formula, we can write A3 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1 into D. That is A plus 2D is given as 18. So equation 2. We have to find your two unknowns. So what are they? A and D. So we have two unknowns and two equations. Okay, we have to solve these two equations. A plus D is equal to 14. A plus 2D equal to 18. So here by elimination method we can cancel this A by subtracting. Why? Because these two are having the same quotient. So by subtracting minus minus minus, A gets cancelled. 1D minus 2D we get minus 1D. 14 minus 18 minus 4. Therefore D is equal to 4. Now substitute D is equal to 4 in equation 1. That is A plus D equal to 14. A plus 4 is equal to 14. A is equal to 14 minus 4. A is equal to 10. So we got A is equal to 10 and D is equal to 4. Now we have to find the S51. So for that we need Sn formula. What is Sn formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 whenever given A and D and n. So here n is 51 and A value 10, D is equal to 4. That's why we can apply n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So here substitute all the values. N is equal to 51, A is equal to 10, D is equal to 4. Therefore here we can write 51 by 2, 2 into 10 plus n minus 1. That is simply we can write it as 51 minus 1 D 4. Then next 51 by 2, 2 10 is 20 plus 51 minus 1, 50 into 4. Then we can write it as 51 by 2 into 20 plus 50 into 4, 200. Then we get it as 51 by 2 into 220. So by cancellation 2 ones are 2, 1 tens are. So 51 into 110. So multiply 110. Another is you can multiply easily 51 into 11, it is better. 51 into 11, 11 ones are 11. 11 5s are 55 plus 1, 56. So we have one more 0, that's why 5610, 5610. So this is the solution of 50. And if the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of first n terms. So here also given sum of first 7 terms, that is given as S7, sum of first 7 terms is equal to 49. Next, sum of first 17 terms, S17, is equal to 289. So we have to find the Sn. So here again, to write the equations of S7 and S17, we have Sn formula. So what is the formula again? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So first S7 we need here. S7 is equal to 7 by 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d is equal to simply 49. Now take this 7 by 2 that side. On left side we have 2a plus 7 minus 1, 6. 6d is equal to 49 into, we can write it as 2 by 7 into 2 by 7. By taking this 7 by 2 right side, we get into 2 by 7. Reciprocal of 7 by 2 is 2 by 7. Then on cancellation we get 7 1 the 7 7 the, we get 2a plus 6d is equal to 14. So equation 1. In similar way, S17, that is 17 by 2 into 2a plus 17 minus 1 into d is equal to 289. So here also take this 17 by 2 that side, then the left side we have 2a plus 17 minus 1, 16d is equal to 289 into 2 by 17. So on right side we can cancel it as 17 17. Then we get here 2a plus 16d is equal to 34. So equation 2. So now again solve 1 and 2. It is 2a plus 6d is equal to 14. 2a plus 16d is equal to 34. So again here we have already 2a 2a. So we can eliminate easily by subtracting. So 2a 2a gets cancelled. 6d minus 16d minus 10d, 14 minus 34 minus 20, 10d is equal to, simply we can write it as minus 10 by minus 20 by minus 10. Simply we get 2. Then substitute d is equal to 2 in equation 1. So here we have equation 1, 2a plus 6d equal to 10. So 2a plus 6 into 2 is equal to 14. 2a plus 12 is equal to 14. 2a is equal to 14 minus 12. 2a is equal to 2. Then a is equal to, we can make it as 2 by 2. Simply a is equal to 1. So we have here a is equal to 1, d is equal to 2. So we need here actually Sn. So here a value 1, d value 2. Then Sn is equal to, substitute them, n by 2 into, we have only here n itself, so we need to change that one. So simply n by 2 into 2 into 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. Then we get n by 2 into 2 plus, multiply this 2n minus 2. 2 gets cancelled. N by 2 into 2n. Here again this 2 gets cancelled and into n square. Children, here observe one thing. The given data what we have, S7 is equal to 49. Particularly at this sum. So S7 is equal to 49, nothing but we can make it as 49 as n square. In similar way, S17 we have, the next one is 289. That is simply 17 square. So as this pattern we can write simply Sn is what? Simply n square. Okay. By this way you can write easily. If they ask for half mark or for objective type, you can easily say by seeing this pattern. Okay. Please remember that one. Okay. Now let us see the one more important sum. So that A1, A2 up to so on An form an AP where An is defined as, first one An is equal to 3 plus 4n, second one An is equal to 9 minus 5n. It is in this bit we have two sums. So first by taking An, 3 plus 4n. This is taken as a rule of this particular AP. Then we can get that A1, A2, A3 up to so on. And then we have to decide whether it is from AP or not. Okay. In similar way, second sum. And after that, also find the sum of the first 15 terms in each case. Okay, children. Now see this. An is equal to, we have 3 plus 4n. So according to data, we have to find the list of terms A1. To get A1, we have to simply substitute n is equal to 1. So right here simply n is equal to 1 or n is equal to 1. A1 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 1, that is 3 plus 4, we get 7. And for n is equal to 2, A2 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 2, 3 plus 4 to the 8, 11. So A3 for n is equal to 3, A3 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 3, that is 3 plus 12, 15. So we have to write the list here, 7, 11, 15. So by seeing this, what is the next term, children? 7, 11. The difference between these two is 4. Yes, and this one is 4. So immediately you can say 19 up to so on. Okay. Now whether it is from say AP or not. So simply you can see the A2 minus A1, children. A2 minus A1 is 11 minus 7, 4, and A3 minus A2. Okay. This process only, no. This process is to verify the given list AP or not. Okay, isn't it? So next try that 15 minus 11. 15 minus 11 also what? 4. So the difference of the successive numbers is simply what we get, A3 minus A2 equal to A2 minus A1. Simply it is 4. So common difference is same. So that's why it is a what? AP, or the numbers are in the form of AP. And here again we have to find that sum of 15 terms. Immediately you can find. Okay. So what is the formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, children. So here you need to get sum of 15 terms. So we have n is equal to 15, and a, that is simply the first term is always a is taken as 7, and d is simply what? 4. Okay. Now substitute this as 15 is equal to 15 by 2 into 2 into a value 7 plus here n value 15, 15 minus 1, d value 4. Okay, now here 15 by 2 into 2 into 7, 14 plus 14 into 4. Then next, so then here we get simply 15 by 2 into, simply you can write it as 14 plus 56. Then 15 by 2 into 14 plus 56 is simply 70. So by cancellation we get 15 into 35. So by multiplication we get 15 by 75, 15 is 45 plus 7, 52, 525. Okay, children. So like this way we can write the second one. Okay, let us see. So similar way. So children, you also practice along with me. Okay, as you all of you know. So that's why next year second bit is 9 minus 5. So here also we will write down for n is equal to 1, a1. Simply 9 minus 5 into 1, 9 minus 5, simply you get 4. And for n is equal to, just find 3 terms, you can easily get the pattern. So 9 minus 5 into 2, 9 minus 10 minus 1. So children, we are getting negatives. And n is equal to 3. A3 is equal to 9 minus 5 into 3. 9 minus 15, simply you get minus 6. So like this we get the list. So here what is the list? 4 minus 1 minus 6. You can say immediately next one. So difference is you are easy seeing. It is simply you get what? Next minus 11, next minus 16 up to so on. Okay, so now we are check up whether it is AP or not. By saying only we can say, but according to process, a2 minus a1 minus 1 minus 4, a2 minus a1 that is simply minus 5, and a3 minus a2 that is minus 6 minus of minus 1. So we get minus 6 plus 1 simply minus 5. So like that we get a2 minus a1 is equal to a3 minus a2 is equal to minus 5. So the carbon difference is same. That's why we can see it as a AP. Okay. Now all the numbers, the given numbers are obtained numbers are in the AP. Now again here also we have to find S15. So to get S15 again we need Sn formula. So what is that? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay children. Now write S15 is equal to 15 by 2 into here the substituted values are n is equal to 15, a is equal to 4 and d is equal to simply minus 5. Okay, substitute these values. 2 into 4 plus n minus 1. N minus 1 is 15 minus 1 and the value is simply minus 5. So by that we can write 15 by 2, 2 4s are 8 plus 14 into minus 5. 15 into minus 5. Then next 15 by 2, 8, 14 minus into minus 5 minus 70. Okay, now 15 by 2 into minus 62. Okay, so 2 1s are 2, 31. So we get 15 into minus 31. So why we are getting minus? So the permutation or in the given list is gradually decreasing. That's why we are getting here minuses. Okay, so here minus 31, 15, 15, 15 is 45 plus 1, 46 minus 465. Okay children, so do carefully the calculations. So very important these type of sums and very easy also. Okay, but we have to understand these formulas where we have to use the particular formulas. Okay, and then next important one more. See this children carefully. Most important. If the sum of first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, what is the first term? Remember the first term is S1. For this particularly this sum. See this. So what is the sum of first two terms? Okay, in this we have the different questions. What is the sum of first two terms and what is the second term? Similarly find the third, 10th and nth terms. Simple, very simple sum. So here what he has given in an AP, he has given Sn in terms of n, 4n minus n square. So actually S1 means sum of what? One term. Sum of one term means it gives us the first term. Okay, that is by substituting in place of 1 we can get S1, that is equal to 4 into 1 minus 1 square, that is 4 into 1 4 minus 1 4 minus 1 how much? 3. That is indirectly we got what? First term. Okay, and next what is the sum of the first two terms? Okay, so sum of the two terms means simply you have to write what? N is equal to 2 only. So S2 is equal to, we can write 4 into 2 minus 2 square. So 4 2s are 8, 2 square is 4, that is 8 minus 4, simply we get 4. Okay, okay, and next here see this properly. Here actually we got S1 as 3 and S2 is 4. See properly, S1 is 3 and S2 is 4. S1 nothing but here first term A1 and S2 is nothing but A1 plus A2. Okay, okay, once again listen, A1 is equal to 3 and A1 plus A2 is equal to 4. So what they are asking, what is the second term? So how will you get second term? Simply by seeing this equation. To get second term, subtract these two, S2 minus S1, that is A1 plus A2 minus A1, that is A1 gets cancelled, we get what? 4. Actually here S2 minus S1 is what? Actual value 4. minus 3. So 4 minus 3 what? 1. Okay, this is only for understand purpose I am telling. So simply you can directly use this relation, that is use this values 4 minus 3, that is 1. Okay, and what about third, 10th and nth terms? How can you find third term? To get the third term, the same pattern we have to find the S3. What is it? To get the second term, what we got still S1 and then S2. Okay, by subtraction of these two we get A2. In the similar way, if you get S3, this by subtraction of these two we will get easily what? A3. Okay, see children here upward. So here S3 means what? A1 plus A2 plus A3. What is S2? A1 plus A2. So by subtraction of these two, what will you get? Simply A1 gets cancelled, A2 gets cancelled, we get back what? A3. That means by the same pattern we have to find first of all S3. Okay, so what is S3? To get S3 again we have to use that rule, the given rule, 4n minus what? N square, 4n minus n square. So substitute here n is equal to 3 to get sum of 3 terms. S3 is equal to 4 into 3 minus 3 square. Then S3 is equal to 12 minus 9. Then S3 is equal to what? Simply 3. Okay, are you getting? Now what we have to find A3. So A3 nothing but according to rule we can write S3 is equal to, sorry, A3 is equal to S3 minus S2. Okay, already in previous also I told one rule. To get AN we have to write this formula Sn minus Sn minus 1. So like this I am writing. Okay, so here by seeing the pattern also, the pattern also you can write easily. And then here S3 value 3 minus S2 value, what we have S2 value? Simply 4, 3 minus 4. So simply here A3 is equal to what? Minus 1. See children, so like this you can get any value. Okay, that's why they are giving perfect. This was what? A10 they are asking. So how will you get by this pattern? By according to this rule. What is the rule? An is equal to Sn minus 1 children. We need to get here A10, that is S10 minus S10 minus 1, that is S10 minus S9. Okay, so by that sum of that 9 terms should be separate from the sum of that 10 terms. So first individually find S10. S10 is what again? To get that one we need again Sn, that is 4 into 10 minus 10 square. Revolving, simple. 4 into 10, 40. 10 square is 100. So we get minus 60. Okay, and again S9, that is 4 into 9 minus 9 square. That is 36 minus 81. So we get simply minus 45. Isn't it? Now to get A10, I am writing once again S10 minus S9, that is minus 60 minus of minus 45, that is minus 60 plus 45 is simply minus 50. Okay, and again we need to get Sn. Okay, some of the n terms. So an means simply you can write it as Sn minus 1. So already we have Sn. So to get Sn minus 1, again substitute in place of n minus 1. Okay, that is 4 into n minus 1 minus of n minus 1 whole square. So from here see this clearly. So here we can write Sn minus 1 is equal to 4n minus 4, and then by applying a minus b whole square formula, what is the formula? A minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, so by applying that we can write n square. In a place we have n, b plus 1. So n square plus 1 square minus 2 into n into 1. So we can write it as 4n minus 4 and minus of n square plus n minus 2n. So on simplification we get 4n minus 4 minus n square minus 1 plus 2n. So here 4n plus 2n 6n minus 4 minus 1 minus 5 and minus n square. That is actually we have Sn minus 1. So need to get actually what? An. Okay, so by subtracting these two we get simply An. Okay children, see the pattern simply. An is equal to Sn minus 1. What is Sn here? 4n minus n square minus of what is Sn minus 1? 6n minus 5 minus n square. 6n minus 5 minus n square. So 4n minus n square, multiply this minus 6n minus n minus 5 plus 5 minus n minus n square plus n square. Children, see this here, 5 n square gets cancelled, minus n square plus n gets cancelled. We get remaining 5, 4n minus 6n, that is simply minus 2. So like this we have to get a result. Okay, very important, practice well. Okay, now see the one more important one, 9 sum. So find the sum of the first of all two integers divisible by 6. Very important here. Okay, so here first 40 positive integers which are divisible by 6. So that means simply you have to write the 6th table only. Okay, so what is the first divisor of 6? First divisor, what it is? Simply 6. First integer which is divisible by the 6 is 6. So the next simply we can say what? 12, and the next 18. So up to how many you have to write? 40. So here the list of divisors of 6 comma 12 comma 18 comma up to so on. So here we have to get here 40th term. Actually 40 divisions we have to get 40th term. How can you get the 40th term? Simply by applying a 40, that is a plus, and that is an rule. By an rule we simply get the a40. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 to d. So here a40 is equal to a plus 40 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 3090. Isn't it children? So here a is equal to what? 6. Simply d is equal to what? 12 minus 6. What we get? D is equal to 6. Simple, no? Otherwise you can do Sn formula also, but I am telling in the second process. Okay, here you can get simply that also you can get simply 40 multiples, in that way also you can write, but I am trying to get in the very easiest way. So a40 is equal to 6 plus 39 into 6 plus simply you can write 240. Okay, that is, this one is the last term. Okay, we can use here simplest rule. So for practice purpose I am telling this method, n by 2 into a plus an, that is n by 2 is n is equal to what? 40. So 40 by 2, a value is 6, an is 240. So simply we get here 20 into 246. So simply you can write it as 492, that is 4920. 4920. Otherwise simply you can apply Sn direct formula. What it is? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We have a value and d value and n value. Substitute s is equal to 40. Actually what we have 40 terms, we have here actually 40 multiples. Divisors of 6, nothing but what? Multiples only, no? 6, 12, 18, all those are what? 40 multiples. Okay, so by that way we can write simply S40 is equal to 40 by 2 into 2 into 6 plus 40 minus 1 into d is here 6. So here we get 20, 12, 39 into 6. So 20 into 12 plus, simply we get it as 234. So 20 into, simply we get what? 246. Again we get what? 4920. This is the way also we can do. Okay. And the next, very important, a sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prize to students of a school for their overall academic performance. Okay, there are some students are there, each are getting the prizes for their overall academic performance. So they have to distribute 700 rupees. In which way? If each prize is 20 rupees less than its preceding price, find the value of the prices. Okay, so by this we have to find the prices. So first here what we have, sum of the prices we have, that is we must use SN. So SN is equal to what? 700. Okay, so and again thus each price is 20 less than its preceding. That means here D is what? Negative or positive? Negative. Why? Because it is less than. So we are taking D is equal to minus 20. Okay, so now by this 2 and one more we have here 7 prizes. So that is here actually S7 we have to write. S7 is equal to 700 and D is equal to minus 20. That means here we have N is equal to 7. So we have D is equal to minus 20, N is equal to 7 and S7 is equal to 700. Okay, now recall that again, that SN formula. What is SN formula? SN is equal to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, so in this what we have? SN value we have 700. Okay, and we have N value, that is 7, and we have D value, that is minus 20. So what is the leftover thing? That is A value. That means we have to find here what? A value. Okay, if we get the first prize, then automatically we can write the other first get prize value, then we can write other prizes values. Are you followed? Then next, apply here S7. S7 is equal to 7 by 2 into 2 into A, we need that one, N minus 1, 7 minus 1, D value simply minus 20. So it is equal to 700. Okay, now 7 by 2 into 2A plus 6 into minus 20 is equal to 700. So 7 by 2 into 2A minus 120 is equal to 700. So 2A minus 120 is equal to 700 into, we can write it as 2 by 7. 7 1 is 7, 100 0. So 2A minus 120 is equal to, simply we can write it as 200. So 2A is equal to 200 plus 120. 2A is equal to 320. Okay, then what do you get here? A value. A is equal to what? 320 by 2. Then A is equal to simply 160. So by getting this 160, we can easily write the other prices. Why? Because he has given each price is 20 rupees less than the previous one. So first I am writing A, first price. So values or price, cost of the prices. Okay, so first price value is simply what? 160. That is taken as A1. Then A2, second price value is simply 20 rupees less than the previous one, that is 160 minus 20, that is 140. And third price, simply again subtract the 20 from the previous one, 140 minus 20, 120. Like this we have to write up to 7. So I am writing here list 160, 140, 120 and 100. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, till here. Once you check up whether we get 700 or not. Okay, 160, 300, 420, 520, 600, 660, 700. or otherwise you can write here also simply for easiest. Fourth prize is simply 120 minus 20, 100. Fifth prize is simply 100 minus 20, 80. And sixth prize, simply you can write directly 80 minus 20, 60. And seventh prize, 60 minus 20, 40. So children, like this you have to get this type of real life example sums also. Okay, they are very important to practice well. Okay, thank you.